And what's up, everybody, and welcome to the Gore and More podcast. This is your pod boss, TJ Bowser, and joining me, as always, is your Dark Lord of Knowledge, Chad Chrisman.
What's up, bitches?
Big Johnny D, the Fluff Master Supreme.
What's up, you lovely gorehounds?
And Lord Scuba Steve Vasquez.
What's going on, baby?
Today, we have a doozy of an episode for y'all today, but you know what time it is? It's time for your Fuck, I'm stroking out. Johnny, take it away.
Yo, man, you know what? You still did better than I tried to do last week. That's all that matters. Because none of us, we all looked at each other and we're like, I can't hit that high note, dude.
I hit it. I fucking hit it.
You did. You
fucking
did it way better than
Just
Chad
go back
and I
and
ever
you listen. I gave it like that 80s, like,
you did.
Slice
You gave it that little bit more Def Leppard, like little hair
yeah.
going on.
Yeah, you know.
Kudos.
Impressive.
Yeah. No, man, it's been a hell of a week. It's been a long week. Like I was telling you homies before we went live, I feel like I haven't seen these fuckers in forever. TJ, we haven't. TJ was absent last week. Glad to have you back, boss.
Glad to be back.
Yeah. Did a lot of camping this week, went out Thursday, did a lot of bullshit pre-camping just so I could go fucking camping. Yeah, I know, dude. There's still COVID rules in effect for like some weird stuff. So DMV. If you don't, I can't speak for your states, but only for mine. A trailer can only be registered. It's got to be registered every year. It's fucking stupid, right? If you lapse a year, you have to like reset the registration. So you actually have to go to the DMV. Well, COVID rules say DMV is not open like normal. You have to make appointments. Fucking stupid. All for shit that can literally just be done online.
Mm-hmm.
Just saying. If anybody's listening out there, do it online.
Texas has everything online. Like, we can do everything online.
Dude, okay, so I can re-register if my registration's good to go. But like I said, if I lapse a year, they're like, no, you got to come in. Why? Couldn't tell you. They don't charge you anymore. They just waste the lady at the desk time and your time. That's about it.
Weird.
That is very weird.
Yeah, it's literally ridiculous. But anyways, that bullshit aside.
Look at fucking TJ.
Yeah. TJ is enjoying life right now.
He is.
Nope, did some camping with my buddies and their kiddos. So my daughter and her friend got to play for 4 straight days. That was pretty sweet for them. Got to enjoy the beach a little bit. Came back, did the whole fucking dad thing of like, well, I'm back home. Now everything needs to be cleaned and I need to cut the grass. So that was my day yesterday. And then, enjoy a little pool time. Then watch this fucking amazing movie and cannot wait to talk about it. What's up, Rowdy? And other than that, man, that's it. Fucking A, big old donkey dick. He's not here, but he's here in spirit, we'll say.
Can you enhance that?
He and his massive schlong are here in spirit.
Yeah. The schlong is long with Bobby. Other than that, man, just been waiting to see you guys. Chad, how have you been, brother?
I have been well, thank you. Just a normal work week, getting stressed out at work. And then, okay, so I got to tell you guys a little story. So Friday, I'm over. Saturday, it was supposed to be like a guy's day. Me and a bunch of friends were supposed to get together. So I'm over at our mutual friend Tim Keegan's house. Tim used to be part of the Do Back discussion. Mm-hmm. And he works with me. So, on the weekends, if he has a fire or whatever, we'll sit around because he just lives right next door. We'll sit around the fire, drink some beers, hang out, talk, shoot the shit. So I'm sitting there talking about our plans for Saturday. We were supposed to go out to Texas Roadhouse Steakhouse for dinner and just hang out. So I'm telling Tim all about this. I'm like, yeah, I'm probably going to go down early. I'm going to go to Butler early, hang out, just basically kill some time, if you want to go early or whatever. He's like, oh, I'll see you. And then, so I didn't hear anything. So Saturday I go down to Butler. And this is probably, we said we were going to meet up at the steakhouse. TJ wanted to be there about 5. We were going to sit there at 4:30, have a drink or two and talk, and just hang out. And so about like 3:30, 4 o'clock, I get a message from Tim says, I'm on my way to Clarion, which is in the completely opposite direction. I'm like, why are you going to Clarion?
So you went south, he went north.
He went north. He went in the completely wrong direction. He's like,
Yeah, he went that way, Doc.
So I messaged TJ. Meanwhile, nobody else got in touch with me about doing anything. So I was already having a piss ass, miserable, shitty day. Like I was just in a shitty mood. It was nice though because I did run into my wife's cousin, so I actually got to hang out with him and talk for a little bit. And I'm telling TJ, me, him, and Tim are in this group chat together trying to figure everything out. And I'm like, I'm maybe I'll just go home. Tim and TJ's like, no, fuck Tim. We're going to have dinner regardless. He's like, we're going to have a good time. So, okay. So funny thing is we ended up not even being able to get out of the steakhouse anyway, because they were booked. It would have been like an hour-long wait. So,
fuck.
Fuck you, Lance. So we end up going to the Mexican place next door, which is pretty good. But I want to thank you guys because I was gifted with this gorgeous.
You got it. Hell
Yeah, buddy. Nice, gorgeous fucking Sony 4K Blu-ray ultra high def player. That, by the way, I tested out on 3 different movies yesterday just to see how it works because I wanted to see how a straight up 4K worked, a Blu-ray up converted, and then a DVD up converted. So the only 4K that I have right now is Star Wars: The Rise of Skywalker. It looked exactly how I expected it to. Nice, crisp, and clear.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, I need a Blu-ray that I know didn't look the greatest. So I threw in Predator.
Yeah.
Fucking gorgeous, upscaled to 4K.
It's badass.
Yeah, it was great. And then for the DVD, I threw in Godzilla vs. Biollante, and it looked pretty sweet too.
Ooh.
I mean, obviously not 4K because you're talking about what?
So considerably nicer than it would on a DVD.
Yes.
Whoa.
Yes.
I forgot to tell you guys.
Gorgeous.
Because you're just talking about DVD, and I'm sorry. I joined the Arrow Club finally. I finally got my first Arrow Blu-ray.
Really? What'd you get? Tremors?
I got nope. And actually, Brody and I ordered it at the same time. I got it first. Nope. Close. I think
What
Brian Usna.
Society?
Reanimator.
Nope. I'm gonna give you one more hint. It's gonna give away. Elbow swords. No, nothing. The Guyver.
The guy that's
shit.
I was thinking,
Mark Hamill.
It was right on the tip of my tongue.
Yeah, I did that. I figured that. Yeah, Mark Hamill would give it away, but I figured the swords would have definitely been the.
It brought something. I just could not remember what it was called. Yeah, that was a good one.
That is so more Power Rangers than I ever remembered.
Yeah,
does the Arrow offer a different cut of the film or bonus?
It offers the director's cut.
Okay,
but I have to watch the special features because I feel like, and I haven't gotten all the way through it, but there's scenes that are still missing that I remember seeing on like back in the day in HBO and stuff.
Did you check the Arrow site and see if there's a TV cut?
There was only the one, and I think it was region free. I'll have to look, but
sometimes Arrow can find a TV cut and they put it on the special features.
Yeah, because there's a part where I definitely remember a dude's arm getting ripped off, but then they kind of did a cutaway to the other monsters and then went back to him throwing it. I'm like, I know it's been like 30 fucking years since I've watched this movie, but still.
But could you possibly been confusing that with the sequel too?
It's possible. I'm gonna, like I said, I got to watch all the special features. I got to really dive deep in this motherfucker. So,
and speaking of movies, TJ and I both just said today that our shipments sent out. So
nice.
Hopefully Beastmaster 4K will be here by the end of the week.
Ooh.
Well, there you go. Nice, dude.
There's a VHS version of the film, which is what you remember.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck. Well,
and TJ,
I will send you the list.
Thank you.
I forgot to tell you this, but I picked up this bad boy.
Ooh.
Okay, is that the
Very nice.
Ultimate Michael?
Yes.
Okay. Because there's also a Lori, I believe, in a hospital gown, isn't there? Or is that a 2-pack?
It's a
I think it's a
2-pack.
2-pack with Loomis.
Okay. Yeah,
Nice.
the only way to display that is with Ben Tramer.
That's how I have mine displayed.
About that.
I seriously, that's how I have mine displayed.
One thing that sucks about that is how flimsy it is where you attach when you swap out the hands.
Yeah.
Mm.
Scared?
I don't like it. The Jason figures, everything else, it's nice and sturdy, but that's a little bit flimsy on this one.
Fair enough. Yeah, I'd get like a car and then do a Tommy Boy and light it on fire and then get a picture. Ben Tramer, rest in peace, buddy.
They need a Ben Tramer burnt out corpse variant.
It's just the smoking dude from Beetlejuice, but they have him in a body bag.
Okay, so taking up enough time. Scoobs, what about you, brother?
Man, I've just been working, man. Like I said, last Monday I'm supposed to be on vacation, and I decided that I would work summer school this year, and today was horrible. I threw my back out Friday at graduation. So if some of you watched Somewhat Supernatural, I was a little bit not myself on that episode due to pain meds. But yeah.
You sound like a politician trying to cover his ass right
Look,
now.
man, I have an
You're like,
image
it
I
was
have to
not me.
uphold.
It was the
Okay.
medicine.
He's Roseanne after the dicey tweets.
It was my clone. Okay. If you look on the hand, there's a copy sign. It was my clone. It wasn't me. So did that Friday, got home, did Somewhat Supernatural, laid down to take a nap to get ready to go work, at the bar Friday night. I couldn't get out of bed. Like I could not stand up straight. I was fucking done. So I called into work all day Saturday, fucking stayed in bed, tried to get up, get ready for work on Saturday. Didn't fucking happen. So I've been walking around with my dad's old Bubba stick is what it's called. It's a big old cane with a brass handle.
Jesus Christ.
So today, yeah.
He's going to kill the wolf.
Check it out. Watch.
Like, yeah, look at that fucking thing, dude. That's a fucking shillelagh.
It even
bro.
says
That's a
Bubba
weapon.
Yeah. So this was my dad's cane, and I have not
call
seen
you
this
old
son of
man
a
Biff?
bitch. You call me whatever the hell you want. I'm gonna hit you with the same thing. So yesterday was my dad's 5-year anniversary, and I've been looking for this cane and could not fucking find it for the life of me. And I found it yesterday, on his anniversary. I was like, all right, I see you. Thanks for that, because I really needed this fucking thing. So
Nice, dude.
went to work today, did summer school. Luckily, it's only 5 hours. I do have an investigation tonight. We're investigating the very first morgue here in Nueces County. And
There's a fucking full sword there, dude.
there's
It's a
not.
saber in there.
I wish there was a fucking sword. It'd be badass. But I mean, this thing's solid. Like, I could beat somebody to death with this thing.
I was gonna say that thing looks pretty hardy, dude. Like,
Yeah.
1 to 2 good whacks is all
I've
you
hit-
fucking need.
I've hit trees with it.
Foreign object.
So I'm gonna be walking around like an old man in my investigation tonight. I don't know how it's gonna work. I don't know how late we're gonna be in. I don't even know if it's an overnight lockdown, but if it's an overnight, it's gonna suck because I gotta be at work at 8:30 in the morning. So yeah. So we'll see how that goes. I may end up just
how often
it.
do you guys sleep at investigations? Like, does that ever happen usually?
most investigations we will, when we spend the night, probably about 5 o'clock, we try to catch some Z's to fucking
Word.
hit the road in the morning. But since we're here in town, I don't remember if this one is supposed to be an overnight investigation or if we're just there for a few hours. If we're just there for a few hours, great. If not, I may end up just leaving just to come home and get some rest before I have to work in the morning. But that's all I've been doing, man. Boss man,
Hey, what's up, buddy?
I didn't hear the tap, so it's your turn. What's going on? How was your fucking vacation? Let's hear about it.
Yeah, so I have been absent, as you all have been aware from last episode. What was that? Some scary film from the 70s.
Yeah, dude, that was
Yeah,
Chad's
it was
pick.
so good. It was such a good movie.
Legend
It
of
was
Hell
very
House.
Yeah.
The Legend of Hell House, actually. Sorry.
Yeah, so I went and I visited the director of Friday the 13th Vengeance, Jeremy Brown. We hung out and we worked on some projects and stuff, and took a load off. I do so much stuff at home and so much stuff at work. It was nice to sit back and not do anything. But yeah, it's I'm back now. We got a lot done there, so we were able to do a lot more now. We got lots of cool stuff on the horizon that I can't wait to share with all the people that follow Project Louder. So stay tuned for that. But yeah, I'm back to doing the podcast. We just dropped episode 2 of season 2 of Lights Camera Exploitation, and that's on King of the New York from 1990. That's a Bel Ferrara's film. Fantastic. Christopher Walken, Lawrence Fishburne. It's good stuff. That's available now everywhere you listen to podcasts, all that good stuff. But I'm ready to do another Gore and More episode, and we got a doozy of an episode, and that is 2016's Train to Busan, directed by Yeon Sang-ho, written by Park Jo-suk, produced by Lee Dong-ha,
Great.
starring Gung Yo as Seo Sek-woo, a fund manager who is estranged from his wife. Madong Sek, yeah, as you said.
I was looking forward to this.
Yes,
all
so was
day.
I. So was I.
Oh, fuck.
You just noticed what it says.
Okay, as Yoon Sang-hwa, husband of Seong Kyung, aka Korean Big Johnny D, and that's what we'll call him the entire time.
Yes.
Kim Suwon as Seo Suwon, daughter of Seok Woo, who wants to see her mother in Busan. Jung Yumi as
Oh shit!
I think you're doing a great job, buddy. Honestly, like
I hope these people never watch this episode and see how bad he just fucking butchered their names.
we should apologize now.
Oh.
Yeah,
We're not
Totally
intentionally.
fucking.
We're not being racist. We're
We're just
not being
just
racist
stupid.
in any way.
We're just stupid.
We
That's
just
all it
can't
is.
pronounce these names.
I'd
No.
say this is on par with the weird Norwegian thing.
Oh god.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Okay, let's
think you're-
muscle through this, guys.
Jung You Me.
Yeah, Jung Yumi as Seong Sang-hwa's pregnant wife, Choi Woo-sik as Min Young-guk, a high school baseball player, An So-hee as Kim Jin-hee, a friend of Young-guk, and Kim Isung as Yeon-suk, a business executive. Music by Jang Young-gwai.
No. Son of a bitch.
Oh man.
Can you guys laughing isn't making it any better.
Right? I'm trying not to.
I'm fucking dying over here.
He's on point tonight. He's killing me. I'm sorry, but we can't show or say these things he's saying.
We do not endorse anything that our sponsors may say on the show. Cinematography by Lee Hyung Deok. Edited by Yang Jinmo. Distributed by Next World Entertainment. Released July 20th, 2016. Runtime of 108 minutos. Budget 8.5 million. Gross 98.5 million. Got popular on Netflix. Chad.
Roll that beautiful bean footage. I had to take a screenshot.
부산으로 가는 KTX 406 열차가 곧 출발합니다.
저기요, 이상한 사람이 하나 타고 있는 것 같은데.
팀장님, 여기 11호차 응급 환자 발생했습니다.
뭐야? 너 혼자만 찾아냈어? 알려주세요. 빨리!
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
Steve, take it away.
All right. The investment manager Sik Woo is a divorced man that lives in Seoul with his daughter Suan and his mother. Sik Woo is a selfish man and neglects Suan, who misses her mother that lives in Busan. On Suan's birthday, she asks to visit her mother, and Sik Woo travels with her and with the intention of returning after lunch. They board the fastest train, KTX, but a sick woman also boards another car. During the journey, the woman attacks members of the train, and soon all the passengers in the car are attacked, turning into zombies. Sik-woo realizes that there is a zombie outbreak in South Korea, and together with the passenger Seng-hwa, who is traveling with his pregnant wife Seng-kyung, they isolate the safe front cars from the infected ones. Along their journey, the non-infected passengers have to fight zombies and the selfishness of their fellow human beings.
Yeah.
Very nice, buddy.
Fuck it. Yeah.
So let's discuss.
Yeah, this was for a movie that takes place primarily on a train. This was an exciting, fun movie.
Terror Train.
This was intense, and Terror Train was also awesome.
And their travel time from the time they got onto the train to Busan was only supposed to be an hour, and that they didn't really stop at all the stops they were supposed to stop. So realistically,
the one and
even with them getting off the train, all of this happened within an hour and a half time frame, which fucking great.
Roughly, we don't know how long they stopped at that station though.
Yeah, true.
Though, I mean, yeah, I'm sure we obviously caught snippets of them walking where we didn't get to see actually how long they were walking. That fucking scene alone,
dude,
awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Just
My
coming down the
anxiety.
escalators in the fucking zombie, like fuck. Dude.
I've seen this movie before, and
I have not.
It's just it gave me so much anxiety, like for these people. Not, you know what I mean? Like, even though I really didn't. I mean, you have to read and watch at the same time. You get that bond with these characters, and then when they fucking start, like Johnny said, when they start going down and you just see the fucking massive mob of army zombies, I was like, holy fuck, like. Yeah, it was damn good. That's all I can say. Damn good movie.
Yeah, there was a lot of emotion in this movie that I wasn't really expecting.
Yeah.
No.
Like I cried. What the fuck? Who cries in a zombie movie?
Most of that is
cried.
Most of that is done because of the edits. I think the edits really allow for that to happen.
I mean, as many characters as there are, like the few key ones for sure, they definitely like invest well into them.
Although it is easy to tell who is going to end up being the main characters early on.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah. It's straight up like almost like Independence Day or something like that, where it's like, okay, yeah. Yeah. The end scene was pretty bad.
Oh, dude, it's because they built it up so much during the beginning.
Oh, yeah.
And then, it was.
I think a lot of it was. Oh, go ahead.
To me, the most emotional part of that scene was that, like, his last thoughts were of the day his daughter was born.
Yeah.
I'm like, God damn it, why'd they have to do that?
I think a lot of it has to do with the fact that we see this character go from a selfish dick to actually giving a fuck about somebody other than himself. Because, he cares about his daughter, I'm sure, but he really didn't put her before anything. He was all about himself. And you really see his transformation from a selfish dick to somebody who basically gave their life to save a complete stranger, because I mean, he didn't know that pregnant woman. They were just passengers on a fucking train.
Exactly.
I mean, you guys hit that. I feel like the amount of characters we have, like, you get the perfect amount too. Like, it is an action movie, you know what I mean? You get the guys that are kind of like dicks. So, like, those are your villains besides your main zombies. But I gotta say, man, these zombies were fucking intense, dude. Like, all right, yeah, you're fucked on a train. But if you put yourself in every zombie, these were almost World War Z, but not as comical with the whole, like, wave kind of thing. You know what I mean? Like, they were a wave, but it was just they were tripping over each other. They didn't, like...
Yeah.
This actually made me think of as I'm playing the game Days Gone right now. It's exactly like this, dude, with the zombie hordes traveling like that fast and everything.
so fast, and the turn rate is ridiculously fast.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like, damn, Bubby's my wife is really chiming in on me.
Yes, she is. To answer her question, yes, I did expect that, and I was happy it happened.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just fuck those people. Fuck everybody in that first car.
Right? And but
Like-
she still didn't get that dude, like the one dude that you really wanted to
The
get.
Yeah, but
douchebag,
he
the
still
true
got-
douche of the movie. Yeah,
He still got his at the end. You know what I mean? Which sucks because he took out
He took out the guy, like
the
our
guy.
guy.
Yeah. But
Is this
you know-
Korean?
yes.
Yes.
Okay.
And it's definitely South Korean. If it was North Korean, Kim Jong Il would have come in and saved the day with his miracle blood or something. Like he would have
You know
cured the
what?
zombie plague.
You know what? I still, I'm not gonna say I wouldn't want to see that, dude. If he just came in straight up like John Rambo, that'd be amazing.
fucking coming down from a fucking rope in a helicopter, all
Right.
fat and shit. Just,
it'd be walking in like Chuck Norris and Expendables 2.
Well, oh my god, dude.
you have like the fucking Clint Eastwood music playing.
He'd have a super really bad dye job. It'd be hilarious. Oh shit! No, this movie was fantastic, and I gotta say thank you to Mr. Amone for picking it because
I would go so far as to say this is better than most of the more recent Hollywood movies.
Oh, absolutely.
oh yeah, yeah.
Without a doubt.
Sad part is, but I shouldn't say sad because I haven't personally seen it. Is the second one I heard does not hold up to the first one.
Well, you
But
know,
that doesn't necessarily mean
That's
it's
what I've
bad.
been-
not every film needs a fucking sequel.
No,
And this is proof that they shouldn't have made a sequel. They should have just left it for what the fuck it is. You know what
I'm
I mean?
assuming the sequel is more like it's like every sequel. It's more like action, bringing in like
From what-
bigger guns.
From what I've been reading, the sequel has absolutely nothing to do with this aside from just similar situation, just the same situation.
Which I would want to see, like the pregnant mom, like have her kid in that one. You know what I mean? Like
Mhm.
you'd almost want to see a continue. I would take that.
Well, even a continuation at the
No,
beginning,
babies
but,
in Apocalypse are annoying. I want to see them grown up.
you know, almost have them in the beginning, but then focus on other characters and change it. You know what I mean? Like just to know that it's still kind of in the same place at the same
I'm
time.
pretty sure it's the same characters, but they're aged.
And I shouldn't say just sequel because there's technically two
It's
sequels. but
Peninsula,
one's a
and they're
prequel.
the Seal Station.
Yeah, which is
That's a prequel,
it's an
though.
animated one.
It's a
Yeah,
prequel.
Yeah.
Which
It's
I'm
similar to.
I
Zack
still kind
Snyder's
of want to
film.
watch it. Not gonna lie, because I want to know where that deer came from.
Dude, that was
Like, where the
awesome.
fuck did the zombie deer come from? Was it a zombie when it already got hit, or did it turn into a zombie because it got hit? You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, good question.
I'm hoping they would dive into that, but maybe not. I mean,
There's only one way to find out. We'll have to look it up.
yeah, right. I mean, what else to say about this, dude? The effects were great in this movie. Like,
I love how the actors that were zombies moved. They were
they
fucking
breakdanced a little bit, dude. It was awesome.
horrifying.
Yeah.
Like they were so just like, you know, like your body's limp and then they just fucking, man, like that.
Dude, the
Scary. That's what
contortion,
made them
yeah.
fucking scary. Like,
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm gonna cut you boys off.
Do it up.
I have a different view of this film. Okay, so as a avid fan of Romero and Romero's zombies, this film breaks all the rules of the said master of the genre. They're fast, so that immediately docks points from me. Where Steve just praised it, I find the exact opposite. I find their movements repetitive, where you find Romero zombies and even Zack Snyder zombies to be able to stand out in their movements because of the actors kind of individualize. I kind of find these to be all in the same. A lot of my problems with this film lie within the shitty CGI work and the shitty production design or lack thereof. I hate how quickly the zombies turn. I think that there should be a longer time elapsed between time bitten and then them actually turning. I love how the characters progress. I do like how they pay attention to actually take time to progress these characters throughout the 2 hours that we get to see them. I will say that a lot of the suspense is built up through a really good edit. The music's really strange. It's not traditional horror film music, especially for an American audience. It fits, but it doesn't. It's just my opinion. I hate the horde aspect like that. I watched World War Z. I had the same problem with it. It's cool for video games, not so cool for visuals, because a lot of the time they do that whole tripping thing, and you see that kind of whenever they burst through the windows and stuff. They kind of can't, because they're pushing too hard on themselves. Again, that also could be because I prefer like the slower moving zombie and that type of horde aspect, just the strength and numbers type thing. But yeah, it's cool. I think the cinematography shit. Anything outside looks like hell. I think that there's a lot of shots that I think that are probably I wouldn't have chose to include in this edit. I love the interior work on the train, but how hard is it to frame inside of a fucking train? Yeah, just my opinion.
Damn.
All right. Yeah.
Coming in swinging, boss. I like it.
Good movie,
I mean,
though. Good movie. It's just there's a lot better zombie films out there.
That's fair.
Yeah, that's fair.
Definitely upper echelon. Upper echelon. It's just I think that if this movie was made prior, that'd be cool.
So you think it was just a little late in the game?
Mm-hmm.
All right. I can take that. I mean,
this came at that hot time where zombies were everywhere.
I'll be right back, guys. Hold on.
Okay.
absolutely,
I mean,
buddy.
they're kind of like the zombies in which I mean, I don't know if you really call them zombies in 28 Days Later. You know that they because they
The
turn
rage.
really fast. You know what I mean? Like
Mhm.
in that movie, you know, you get the saliva in your eye or whatever, then boom, like you
So
instantly
did they
infected.
turn fast though because like of how much they got like impacted? Because like okay, let's just say
Korean U turned really quick.
yeah, but he was getting bitten like by 20 zombies right there. Where like the girl who first came in.
You're telling me the more bites you get, the quicker it goes?
Well, I mean,
would
you
say
would-
yes.
I mean, you would think about it if you
That
get
makes sense.
if you
I
get
would
bit by
say
a
if the
snake,
zombie itself could kill you right from the get-go, that's your instant turn. So when the first zombie was carrying, like that girl was walking with the zombie on her, so she wasn't turned yet until the zombie really like ripped out her neck. Then as soon as she was like instant dead, it was like boom. Where it's like if you just get hit by a bite, it's still got to go through your whole heart and everything. Like you know what I mean? I don't know. Just because he took, like Lance just mentioned, the main protagonist took a little while to turn. I would even say the main asshole dude took a while to turn, and the initial zombie.
I'm talking compared to other films. This is pretty quick.
Oh yeah, I mean this is probably the fastest I've seen.
This is
besides,
video
like, what
game
Steve's
level. Other than what Steve said.
done. Yeah, besides 28 days.
I kind of
which
want to
28
feel
days is super
that's
fast.
that's what I was thinking too. That's what I was about to say. Is they turned really fast then, and I almost hesitate to call this a zombie movie because this is more like an infected movie, like 28 Days Later.
Okay. Yeah, because the
That's
virus
fine.
isn't really flushed out very much in this film, so it's more open-ended.
I mean, we know it affects animals,
Mhm.
just like Zack Snyder's version of the virus does. Is his virus? Yeah.
well, it's alien
Alien
something.
virus DNA.
I don't know. Ah,
We'll find out.
yeah. We got tons of
Did you
fucking
watch
shit
that,
coming
Chad?
out.
Sorry,
Not yet.
Chris, that, no,
Oh my god.
we won't go into that. Then.
He can wait for
Ah.
the 4K.
That's right. Chad's world of possibilities were just. Oh man.
Wait, does Netflix stream in 4K?
Yeah, if you get the 4K
Mm-hmm.
option. But you know what's even better?
That's all well and good, boy.
I was wondering where that shit was coming in.
Snip, fucking snip. G'day, my home skillets. It is I, your DKB, here back for another episode of Gore. And this week I'm here to talk to you about Train to Busan. Now, Train to Busan is one of those films that everyone tells you to watch. You need to watch this ASAP. You gotta watch it. But then you don't because everyone fucking tells you that you need to. But then there's
Yep.
this one day that you get bored and you finally watch it, and then when the end credits roll, you're like, I wish I had a fucking took their advice. That was basically me. And I hadn't seen it since then, pretty much. So it was great to actually revisit this film once again. So whoever picked it this week, thank you very kindly. I was more than happy to suss this out. Now, I'm just going to say what I really, really like and appreciate about this film is that multi-layered character development of human emotion. It's a heartfelt story. I mean, it's a roller coaster ride of fear, paranoia, tension, sadness, anything that's grim and dark, I mean, what they really do a good job of is putting you, the viewer, in these train fucking cabins with these characters, and as the scene unfolds and these characters get put in awkward positions, as it's man or woman versus zombie, and as the scene unfolds, and shit goes south pretty quick, and you really feel for these characters. It's heart-wrenching, because when the shit goes south for them, it pulls on the old heartstrings a little bit, especially when there's little kids involved. I mean, it's a free-for-all in this film. And that's what I like about zombie films. I mean, if you're going to make a zombie film free-for-all every day of the week, I mean, no one is fucking safe. Now, the cinematography, yeah, I felt like some of the lighting was overblown on the exterior shots of some exterior shots near the start of the film. I mean, we get some lens flare and a couple of scenes. I mean, there's some fucking shaky cam happening. I mean, just put that motherfucker on a steady cam and just film. I mean, it's not that hard. But that's my only little bitch about this film. I mean, the interior of the train itself, those shots of and because you have to deal with so much that's happening. I mean, so many quick cuts. There's fighting. There's like 50
the editing
plus fucking
saves
zombies on
this
this
film.
train. I may have missed something. There might be some CGI zombies. I'm not entirely sure. The other thing is they don't really go over the top with the violence in this film, and they only bring that in when it needs to be, like when it matters the most, and that really makes that scene punch you right in the feels a lot more.
Right in the
because,
penis.
as I said, these characters are getting absolutely fucked up that you love, and you just want them to survive. Especially there's one scene near the end, and you're just like, for fuck's sake, why? Why? Why did you have to do that to us? Why? No, but in saying that, this week I am going to give this film a solid 4. I think it's a fan-fucking-tastic zombie film.
Holy fuck, I wouldn't rate that
who
high.
hasn't seen it, go fucking check it out. Treat yourself. In saying that, this is your DKB signing out. Enjoy your night, gentlemen. I look forward to hearing your review on this film, and I shall catch you next week. Cheers.
Yeah.
And you can catch that dirty dog every week on Lights, Camera, Exploitation and Fatality, a Mortal Kombat retrospective. Thanks for the video, Brody.
Thank you, sir.
Johnny D,
Yo, buddy.
you got any questions for thee?
Well, we got to look behind the curtains first.
We got to do behind the scenes
Oh,
first.
that's right.
There is not much, to be honest, guys.
Whose
There's not- I
Alexa's
could-
just
I could-
went off?
Not mine. I don't have one.
Oh,
I don't know why, but I'm assuming my daughter was trying to listen to something and it came down over mine. I don't know.
Nice.
Let's look
I
up
would-
that skirt.
Oh yeah.
You know what?
So, Train to Busan is the 6th highest grossing domestic film of all time in South Korea.
What's the other ones?
I didn't care enough to look, to be honest. It's
Look that
Is-
shit up.
Is the host another one? You ever see that?
might
film?
be.
Ooh.
Yep.
I don't.
I'm gonna look that up. I'll be right back. I'm going to the Google machines. Keep
Wait.
going, Chad Daddy.
The actor that played Korean Big Johnny D used to be Gong Yu's personal trainer. Gong Yu was the main character of the film, the main actor.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Filmmaker Edgar Wright, who directed Shaun of the Dead, was a big fan of the film. Wright recommended the film in a tweet and called it the best zombie movie I've seen in forever. The word zombie is mentioned only once in the film.
Host is number 18.
I can't even name any other Korean films, to be honest.
Yeah. Yeah, buddy, unless it's Italy. If I'm fucking stupid.
This was the director's first live action film. His previous works were all animated features.
Oh.
See, Lance, we had the flights booked and everything, but then Chad told us last minute that he's too afraid to fly. So something about
And-
I will not go see those commie bastards. It was a whole thing. Keep going.
That's only half right. I'm on the no-fly list. I'm a domestic terrorist.
Holy shit.
Oh fuck.
Okay, So he who plays the character Jin Hee is an ex-member of the famous K-pop group Wonder Girls.
Oh my god, I love their music.
Really?
No, I've never heard of them.
I've heard of K-pop, and that's about.
I know
it.
what K-pop is.
Yeah,
but,
that's yeah. I knew K Wonder Girls is an animated presentation, also directed by Ho Yan, released less than a month after Train to Busan was released.
Ooh.
Given that the film was the 9th most successful Korean movie in history, there was instant sequel, which the director instantly refuted. Ironically, he would change his mind 3 years later and start work on Train to Busan Presents Peninsula, which came out last year.
Correction to Chad's notes. It is now number 14th.
Really?
Yeah. Highest grossing films in South Korea. It is number 14.
There's Wonder
No.
Girls right there, in case you guys were wondering.
Now,
iTunes
is
has
that
them on there.
the domestic Korean films or just all Korean all
The
films?
following list are the list of the highest grossing domestic films in South Korea.
Gotcha.
Yes.
Well,
And lastly, this is not the first zombies on a train film. Horror Express in 1972 tackled a similar subject 40 years earlier, albeit less frenetically.
A lot of these films feature the same actors.
Yes. And sadly,
Oh.
like most of the stuff that I found behind the scenes is just about how well this movie did in different countries.
Wow. And it's all of their film industry is post 2000. I'm not joking. They don't have any films pre 2000 except like one that are like on this list. That's fucking insane.
Chad, what was that train movie you just mentioned from the 70s?
Horror
What was the name
Express.
of it? Horror Express. Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
I think Aldo Lotto did a Giallo film on a train.
Yeah.
Something Night Murders. Night
don't
Train
know.
Murders. Night Train
Well-
Murders 19. I'm not going to look it up. 74.
I mean,
Okay. Keep going.
Brody being
That's all I
controversial
got,
in
man.
the chat.
He's poking the-
Damn. He is poking the bear. Oh, look at that face. Oh,
Horror Express. Oh man, I hear typing.
he just
Intense
banned
typing.
Brody. He just banned Brody.
God damn it.
He just broke up with him.
1975.
75. All right.
I did get
Yo,
the title
Horror
and director right.
Horror Express is on Tubi, by the way. I might have to check that out.
Oh, yeah, I'm gonna have to check it
Yeah,
out,
buddy.
too.
I like the cover. I don't know. Fuck a ring light. Anyways,
Keep going, Chad. Did it.
That's all I got, man. Like I said, there was nothing behind the scenes wise. It's a pretty
You-
light film.
You didn't put in your VPN, change your location to South Korea, then then search the movie, and then use Google Translate to change all that search results into English, and then you could get the Korean results. I bet you found a lot more.
that
Nah,
sounds.
It's
I
all
mean,
propaganda.
when some of us research Italian films, that's the way to do it. Propaganda. Jesus Christ.
Light.
Okay, that kind of even strengthened my joke earlier. God damn it. Love you guys. Poke, he says. Poke.
Pokey, pokey.
I'll show you where you can poke.
Chad, you were correct about this, by the way. It's not that great.
Yeah, I didn't like it.
It's, this new fruit Baja Punch. God damn it. The blast is the way to go.
I wonder if it'd be better with
Oh,
tacos.
yes.
Have y'all had that before?
Look what death,
That was awesome, dude.
Yeah.
It fucking tastes like tap water in a can.
Yeah.
That's what it
That's
is.
the point. That's the point.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
more
it's
recyclable.
But guess what? It has the best marketing campaign of anything
Oh,
else. so
fuck
you're
yeah.
gonna drink
Fuck
it.
yeah. I mean, I paid $1 for them at Walmart, so whatever.
Mark Ribier's promo song for that's awesome.
Isn't
Wherever
that
he-
owned by Joey Mag? No. That's
I don't
Death
know.
Saves. Never mind. I'm thinking something else.
Okay, so do you have any questions, John?
Oh man. Other than, I mean, we kind of talked about it with the whole like bite to turn ratio a little bit. Let's see.
It's variable.
Yeah.
It's a talk that we can't have because we don't know enough about the infection
Right. Maybe it's explained in the sequel.
or the
could be.
prequel
Or the prequel.
or the spinoff series. Yeah, that's a joke. That's
No,
a
I know.
joke.
You had me intrigued. I was like, wait a minute. Really? All right. Oh my goodness. I mean, I can't think of any. Is there any other movie where somebody has literally bare knuckle boxed zombies? And like,
Not that I could think of, because I
I
was
don't
trying
know
to
why-
think like,
that
who the
was-
fuck
that was
would go toe to toe like that with a fucking zombie?
right. He's just like, and he goes, "I'm gonna take the lead." What the fuck, dude? Send the dude in with the shield and the baton.
I watched a really good movie on my plane ride. The Night Eats the World. It's an Italian zombie film in France, I think.
I was gonna
Was it-
say that, Brody. Brody said Jason Takes Manhattan, but
It's glorious. It is like a 3-person cast, minus the zombies, of course. But it's a pretty cool film. You guys should watch it. It's on Amazon Prime.
right.
we'll have to check it out.
Yes.
And to go with Brody's comment on Manhattan, I would say that, except for like Jason just took the hits and then did a one like, "I'm gonna knock your block off."
Very killer clowns.
Yeah, exactly. It's exactly what that. Shit
I
was.
feel like we have seen somebody straight up punch zombies before.
Yeah, I know. I'm not saying like
But
punch
it's just
zombies,
not
but literally
coming
like
to us.
work their way,
Like taking on a
through-
fucking
Oh,
horde of zombies. with just
yeah.
a fist.
I got it. Dead Alive.
Ah,
The priest.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, the
For the
priest.
Lord.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you,
Chad
Chad.
Daddy swooping in with
Yeah,
the
buddy.
factoids there, buddy. Okay, so let's get on to the questiones.
Let's do it.
What format do we watch this on? Did we all watch this shit on Hulu?
Hulu.
did.
watched Shudder.
Ooh.
That's right. It is on Shudder.
Well, what the
Okay.
fuck?
How was the quality? So, yeah,
Gorgeous.
pretty good.
It was pretty good.
Gorgeous quality.
Yeah.
So, douche of the movie. This is an easy one. The CEE, is that what they call him?
The mama's
COO.
boy.
The COO.
Oh, okay.
The coo. Because he a little baby. Cuckoo. He a little baby. Little bitch. I hate that. I hated
He
that
acted like
son
a
of a
little
bitch
baby.
so bad. I fucking hated him
Yep.
so bad.
And turns out he just wanted to see his mother.
I mean, he should have explained that beforehand and not been a fucking
Yeah,
dick
right.
about it,
Not
you know,
been- yeah.
maybe he
At
would
the
have lived.
expense of everybody else. Mummy.
Yep. Who's probably dead anyways.
Mhm.
Probably.
Yeah, nah.
Nah, she was
Oh,
out there
fuck.
fucking fighting zombies too with her fucking
Dude.
walker and shit.
That
Wait,
was
doesn't Ben punch zombies in Night of the Living Dead?
Mm, in the original,
Yeah. I'm pretty sure he
I
punches
think
a
he
zombie.
does do like.
I think in the door or something when they're coming.
Yeah.
he punches
yeah,
one.
I think he does hit one.
So there we go. Right from the beginning, people have always been straight up fucking manhandling zombies.
but not
I mean,
to
you gotta
this
do what you gotta
extent.
do.
This was like
Okay.
this was-
Location forced it.
Right.
True,
Oh,
true,
absolutely.
true. yeah,
But it
Because
was
even
just funny
seeing
because it was,
that wouldn't
it
have
was
really
just like, well, I wanted to know like what his skill set was beforehand that he was a fighter. Like was he just some random like cage fighter that just gave it up or some bullshit?
Well, I found my doppelganger in Australia. You found yours in Korea.
Fair. Have to ask him. Dude, I was almost contemplating trimming the beard to his facial hair.
You should have.
you
but I
should
was
have.
like,
That would have been
no.
fucking.
That would have
great.
been hilarious.
You should have shut up with your arms taped up.
Oh shit! Missed
Missed
opportunity. Fucking missed
Damn.
opportunity.
Hey, I got the black shirt on at least. I guess that's
There you
Hey,
go. Yes.
but next cosplay convention. There you
There
go.
we go.
There you go.
Simple, easy, boom.
You know what? I like it, dude.
That'd be awesome. Who are you?
Just pick people up and start fucking wrecking them.
Right? Just grab one dude and just start fucking piling him into a doorway. So we're like, what's going on? Start punching other motherfuckers.
And you know, this dude, before
It's
he took his
cosplay.
jacket off, he
Yeah.
took his jacket off, I thought he was portly. I thought he was kind of pudgy.
That's what I
You know
thought,
Then he
too.
took his jacket off and he was like, boom. I mean, he wasn't like ripped. man. He was,
pink.
I was like,
He had
holy
cake.
shit. I was like,
Right?
holy shit.
He was hiding in that way too small blue jacket, dude. With way too many buttons.
Yep.
I don't know what was going on with that. It was like a sailor's fucking jacket or something. It was fucking
And nobody
crazy.
wants to
Yeah,
mention
yeah.
the fucking towel he was wearing under it.
Oh,
Is
his
it a
fucking.
towel or a scarf?
It was a scarf.
I don't know.
It was a fucking scarf.
Well,
I
was a
figured it was a
big-ass fucking
scarf,
scarf.
honestly, dude. I was just like, whatever. Like you're already dressing like some weird, like 70s disco pirate. So, you know, scarf. I don't know, man. That was a crazy fucking jacket, dude. Could you imagine doing that like going that far with the cosplay is like getting to that part? Like,
Do it.
yeah.
That'd be fun trying
right.
to track that jacket down.
You'd have to make it, dude. No way.
Nah,
If you
you could
paid
probably
somebody-
find it, bro. You
if you
could probably
paid
find it on Wish. Come on, let's be real. Let's be real.
Fair. Fair.
Yep.
God damn it.
Ships
All
from
right.
South Korea.
Oh, fair. God damn it. All right, where are we at?
Favorite kill.
Ooh.
Okay, what's your favorite death scene, motherfuckers? That's a better one.
Oh man, there's a lot of good ones.
Can't answer satisfying because we don't see Homeboy turn.
I think I want to say like the first stewardess or whatever that got bit because she was just running down the aisleway
With her
with
on the
that
back.
fucking zombie. Like, yeah.
Okay, that just
Like,
that
she was, like,
whole little,
latched onto
that, and then when she turned, and then started attacking the baseball players.
I love
I
the
would say
zombie head.
That just
going
mutilation.
up the door for the bite in the hand. That's just
That was a good one.
Dude, it was.
I like when I have to say mine is when the train falls.
yeah, that is
On
really
Homeboy.
rad.
Oh,
When he's holding
yeah.
when he's holding the zombies back, and then the fucking car just fucking squashes them.
I mean, he was like, it was almost like he already got fucked, and then it just squashed them all. So it was kind of a little bit of satisfactory that like it took out that many zombies, even though
Yeah.
there was still a bunch in there.
well, there was still a fuck left to come at the.
Oh
fucking
yeah,
came
dude.
out.
They
I
were
was
like, all
"What
right,
the
pop
fuck?"
out the other window. Whoop! Here we go. Oh man, did they? Was it the same train yard that they kept showing the overshots from? I couldn't tell. It looked like it did, but
Well, all of it looked
Oh,
like
they're
fucking
probably all-
stock footage.
Yeah, they probably all look the same anyway.
that's
Yeah.
right. That's what I'm saying. Like, I wonder if they just use the same one, but it's like just get
Again,
different aerial
think
views, and we'll
Any
use this.
exterior scenes are poop town, and a lot of it is CGI, the production design, to make it look like it's fucking post-apocalyptic. Like when we're in the train yard and they're walking between train cars, everything you see in the background is shit CGI. You watch it again, you'll be like, "Oh, that does look out of place."
Are you talking about like when they first show up and then the tracks are covered? Like,
yeah, when you see like
okay.
the train cars flipped and stuff, it's CGI in the background. Like it's not real.
Yeah, you know. I mean, when you're flipping
just look-
trains and stuff, but
It looks so displaced.
Yeah, but your
Fair.
eyes aren't supposed to be drawn to that anyway. You're supposed to be watching what's in the foreground. Most people.
Yeah, well, when you're reviewing the film, you got to pick everything apart.
fair.
Ruthless. It got
Fair,
you.
right.
Some of us
Fair.
got to maintain reputation here.
What rabbit? Not in this square. So I think that's everything for best kill.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Best scene then.
Ooh.
For me, it was the escalator scene. I think that was my favorite. Like, I don't know, like just that whole
Yeah?
running through the doors.
Somebody
I
can
would-
turn the exposure down on that camera.
That's
I
fine.
would say the whole scene from the time that they dock at that train station until they leave.
Okay. I mean, yeah. And how crazy is it? They're already gone and they're still trying to get that fucking lock on the door.
Mm-hmm.
You know
I
what I
like
mean?
the trip from 9 to 12,
The trip from 9 to 12.
from car 9 to car 12.
Yeah.
Oh, the fight scene. Yeah, or
Yeah.
the bet. Yeah. That was cool because then you found out like their weakness, I guess.
Well, just think of
Which
everything
is-
that happens. Like they get through
It's
that first
insane.
car and they're fucking exhausted, and then the
Right?
guy goes to get in the second car and it's all of his buddies, and they're like, they look at each other. There's so much that happens in plus character progression, and they also find out like when it's dark. That's another fucking problem. Zombies can't see when it's dark out. Fuck.
Yeah, that was I didn't hate it, but it was definitely interesting. It was like, okay. So, which begs the question, when they stopped on the train after they already knew that, why didn't they just wait on the train till nightfall to leave? It
I mean,
seems
you would
like it
think there would
be-
still be light out there. You know what I mean? Regardless of even if they waited, there would still be light.
I mean, there's
I
still
think-
light in the tunnels though that they were going by.
Yeah, true. But I
don't
think
know.
a lot of it has to do with the way that their eyes are glazed over. You know what I mean? Maybe it's more of a sound thing
Good.
with like a
never considered that. There you go.
because when
Classics.
he throws the phone, they go to the sound.
right.
You know what I mean? When the ringtone goes off. So
What if that's like them being blind, and so they only see shadows? So when
Yeah.
they're daytime,
They can make out
So
the outline.
They
of
have
somebody.
they have cataracts. They have
pretty much.
They have bad
I mean, if you look at their eyes look
Uber
like it's cataracts. Yeah.
What if it's that? What if that's the whole zombie thing? It's just Uber cataracts, and it caused
And it pisses everybody off.
right.
And
There
you're
was
just
some
livid.
crazy over like corrective surgery that just went wrong, and fuck it. There you go. Because even
Well,
the
he
deer
worked,
had it.
He worked for the company. Didn't the dad work for the company that had
Fucked
something
up.
to do with the virus or
Yeah,
whatever?
that-
Oh.
I didn't
the
cause
dude on
this,
the
son,
phone.
did I?
Yeah, the dude on the phone. What the hell was he? Yeah, he was all
Brody.
sad and shit. Just eating KFC. She wasn't pregnant. I know for a pregnant woman, and I don't know how far along she was. They didn't really say. I thought it was third, guessing, but she was able to do a lot of shit.
Yeah, and she didn't have
A lot
to
of
pee
running
not
and everything.
once.
That's what my wife said. She's like, "That's bullshit." She would have stopped at every bathroom at the.
Wasn't
end
she
of-
hiding
was
in a
pe-
bathroom?
She was.
That's what
She
I
was
said.
with like
That's
3 other
what
people.
I said. I was like, she was in the bathroom for a solid like 30 minutes. Like she was good. I was like, yeah, there's 3 other people in
17.
there, but
That said she was 17 months pregnant.
goddamn,
It's like an elephant.
right? Like what the?
Koreans are just born different. They're just born
Oh,
Longer incubation period.
different.
holy shit, dude! So did everybody get best scene here?
We're
Yeah.
talking about we're gonna watch this thing get flagged.
I know, right? I was just
Why?
thinking the same thing.
Think of all the fucking terms we're using.
Dude. They'll probably be
We
like,
have not said anything bad once.
I just said
We have-
incubation period
So?
twice.
Yeah, well.
I just had to say it again.
I would say best scene for me is when the old lady opened
Ooh,
the car to fucking fuck over everybody in car 15 because
that was good.
That was awesome.
fuck those guys.
no point in life if my friend's dead.
It was her sister.
It was her
Wow.
sister. Yeah. I mean, and I get that. You know what I mean? Like, they made it seem like they were all they had. You know what I mean? Like, it was
Which-
just them two. Madong
Damn it,
suck.
man.
But dong sack.
But no, I'd agree. Like, and obviously the other one took care of this one because she always said she was older and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So.
What was
So
really
that-
great is we're sitting there. My wife was sitting there watching it with me. She had no interest in watching this at the beginning, and by the end, she was like all into it. But it came to that scene, and I saw her looking at the door. I'm like, "Please tell me she's going to open that door." My wife's
Yeah,
like,
dude.
"God, yes."
What does your shirt say, Chad?
It says, "As you wish,
Oh.
Princess Bride."
Oh, he just told you he loves you.
Aw,
Sweet. I'm sorry, I haven't watched Princess Bride in like
What the
long
fuck?
time.
me neither. It was in my Loot Crate box.
Oh,
Opening
nice.
scene.
Yes. So the shirt was a surprise.
All right.
Opening scene.
Opening scene.
With the zombie deer? Yeah.
Yeah,
I
zombie
guess.
deer.
Yeah.
I want to know where that deer came from.
Goddamn thing look like a whitetail.
Oh,
Okay.
dear.
TJ's probably like, you know what? I've seen enough deer getting hit. Like, no, fuck that opening scene.
God damn.
Sorry, buddy.
Rest in peace. My car.
Cars.
Cars. So,
Holy shit.
Chad, you're the expert on this next question, especially for this film. Go.
Best hits, hottest girl. Yeah, we had like two mildly attractive women, and then like a little girl and 2 old ladies, and that was like it.
I'm gonna say the first serving attendant before
Yeah.
she bit.
I'm gonna go with her only because it feels like the other girl was probably still in high school, and I'm not gonna say. Eh.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go with the first attendant.
I think I'll go with Prego.
That's fine.
Hey,
I
at
mean,
least
there could you
know
could
she
go
puts
old
out.
ladies. You could go old ladies. I mean, not say no one's saying you can't.
Wait. Can I change mine? I don't want Korean Big John Edie to kick my ass. But no, I think I would pick her out of
I mean, yeah.
I'm sure there's a
guess
bunch of hot chicks in there because I mean I have a thing for
Yeah.
women from that side of the world, and so
Women of the East,
there's a lot of them. There was a lot.
right? There's just so much fast footage and so many people turning and so quickly. You couldn't really take them in.
But I do have to say, out of personal preference to that area, I would go Japanese first over all the others.
Fair enough.
Fair.
It's a culture thing.
Best
I like
dick
Japanese
has
girls.
to go to it's got to go to
Korean Big Johnny D. Yeah.
Korean Big
How
Johnny
could
D.
you not?
With that one.
Biggest dick.
Right? He
Well,
fought
biggest dick
zombies
is-
barehanded.
We're not even
fucking
saying
car
best
cars.
dick. Biggest dick.
Right? Biggest set. Just fucking going right through.
I think that's been established already this week.
Oh,
Damn right, Brody.
fuck. Ooh. Oh man.
Did the
All
score
right,
set the
so-
mood?
I think I touched on that earlier. I don't know
Yeah.
if anybody else paid attention.
Oh, we
Yeah.
did, boss. We did.
You said it worked, but it didn't.
It was
It
weird.
set the mood, but that's about it. Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
strange to me, as I'm not as knowledgeable about Korean cinema. So
Same, yeah.
listening to it, I
Right.
like, okay, I can see where it fit, but what I'm referring to is more so the music during the 9 to 12 travel time. I think that whole scene, the music's just really strange. I mean, it does provide atmosphere. It's just very different than American cinema or even Italian cinema.
Yeah, I could go with that.
Yeah.
It just felt like it changed the whole vibe of the movie at that point.
Yeah. And again, cultural differences. The fuck, I don't know anything. I'm stupid American, but yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say, besides you mentioning The Host, I feel like that is the only other Korean movie I've potentially
Yep.
seen.
Yeah. Yeah. We're just a bunch of gaijin. We don't know what the hell we're talking about anyway.
Right? We could
Again,
talk kaijus all day.
If this was Dutch or Italian, I'm your guy.
Dutch.
You never watched
Yeah.
a Dick Moss film?
No.
Is that
No.
is that porn? Because that sounds like a porn.
No.
Dick Moss.
Because Dick
Moss
Moss.
dick.
Moss means more in Spanish. So
Right?
more dick.
Right.
Well, it doesn't
More
in
dick.
Dutch. It means
That's Scoob's next new name. I'm just
More dick.
Dick Moss.
Lord Dick Moss.
Yeah.
Dutch rudder. It's not
Good old
gay.
Dutch rudders. too.
It's not gay.
The double Dutch rudder. Oh man. Dutch oven. The double Dutch rudder in the Dutch oven. No.
Oh, that's too much.
Ew.
That's too
That's
much.
a lot of that's a lot of heat.
That's too
That's
much.
a little
Dicky
sh-
Dicky
that's-
Dutch.
That's a little shiza right there.
Oh, what the fuck, dude. So I don't think we can do best song.
No, not at all.
We'll
Favorite character?
skip that shit.
Favorite character?
Me.
Korean Big Johnny D.
With the
I'm gonna go
side with the side of Bum. Just 'cause I
Yeah,
like the
Bum was good.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go
the
with
Bum was
Dad.
cool.
I'm gonna go with the dad because of his growth throughout the film.
Fair. He did have the most.
Because I'm a piece of shit dad sometimes, and so I feel like I felt that. You know what I mean? Like, have I really been there for my kids as much as I should have been? You know what I mean? I feel that. I felt that. Like, in
Yeah.
my
That's the
soul.
sad thing. But that's the sad thing is like they even mentioned that in the movie. Like it's just expected of the
Yeah.
dads to not be there for the kids because it's expected for us to work and to provide for the families.
Yeah.
Another touching moment there. TJ, what do you got on the what are you thinking about, buddy?
Lance likes the dad because he bought 2 Wiis.
I'm agreeing with Steve and everything Steve said.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay, so Lance brought that up about the 2 Wiis. Okay, this movie came out in 2016.
Right.
The Nintendo Wii was like obsolete by the time that even came out anyway.
Correct.
So why I don't understand why that would have been such a great gift. I
The
mean,
Wii
I-
U.
maybe it
would
was
have
a
been
Wii
out
U.
then.
Maybe
yeah,
it was a
well,
Wii
Wii
U.
would. It wasn't though. It was just a
It
regular
was
Wii.
just a regular Wii.
Oh, well, shit.
Which right, because you're talking Wii was 2007, 2006.
Yeah.
2006 November, yeah. And then so yeah, fucking 10 years later. No way, dude. When did the Switch come out? Switch would have been
Switch would have been about
2018 or is that 2016? DJ.
I want to say 18.
Well, usually it's been 5 years and now they're going to the 4K, so it's 2021. So I would say it's 2016.
I'm fucking Google machine the goddamn
Yeah.
thing. It's 2017, March 3rd.
Damn. All right.
We were close. So close.
We
they
used
would've had the Wii U.
2012. Oh, we
Yeah.
used 2012 just for.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Wii U is not a good system. I mean, it was, but it was just not utilized properly.
It's just a Switch.
No, it wasn't. Kinda.
It was a pre-Switch.
I never played it.
Yeah, it was the prototype for the Switch, basically.
It was the Switch, but you couldn't go too far away from the home base, which was fucking stupid. But that's a whole different discussion.
Yeah, but now look what we got.
Exactly. And we're going to get it in 4K soon enough.
How many of those are you going to buy, John?
If they come out with a Lite Pro, it's going to happen. Dude, I love my Lite. But I at least got to get a main one. You got to get one for the TV if it's going to do the 4K. You know
Hey,
what I mean?
let's
Like,
keep this train to Busan rolling.
Yeah,
baby.
yeah.
Oh, I see what you
Okay,
did there.
so was it scary? No, not really.
I thought the zombies were pretty scary. Like, just the idea of them. Like, just how they were. But
I don't think it was scary.
Suspenseful because the
Suspenseful,
editing
yes.
is delicious.
Agreed. Does it hold up today?
Well, yeah, because it's
Yes.
kind of happens.
Yeah, it's a
you
new
know,
it's a newer movie. Yeah.
only 5 years old, so yes. Acting, good or bad? That was
I always hate to answer this on foreign films. It's so hard to judge.
right because
Yeah,
like
because it was. I don't.
it was good for me.
It was a little
Yeah.
weird. Not taking anything away from the actors. It just seemed very like blah. Like I don't know.
But again, that could be attributed just to the Korean filmmaking style
Yeah,
too.
like when he's like, "Hey asshole, hurry up" or whatever. You know what I mean? There really
Mhm.
wasn't like a sense of like urgency. Like for me, like there wasn't a lot of like emphasis on emotion in some of the scenes that should have been like more panicked for me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The little girl, she was fucking amazing. Like that little girl, fucking
Sold it.
Oscar worthy little girl.
Oh
right
my!
there.
At the end when she's crying for her dad. Holy
Oh,
shit!
when she's singing,
Talk about
dude, when she's
heartbreaking.
singing in the
Yeah,
tunnel, I was like,
yeah.
"Oh my
Oh.
god, fuck!"
Well, we all have daughters, so that
Yeah, yeah.
Yep.
That's why when you said the whole thing of like him thinking about his daughter, I'm like, that's why they did that shit. So they're like, we're gonna get you one last fucking time.
Yeah.
Mother,
Was it good for you? Was it?
it's pretty good. Oh god, here we go.
Cinematography.
Cinematography.
Boss man?
Fucking shit. Now, I'm not a big fan of this type of stuff. Film's like really clean, really bright. I just feel like a lot of it was just done with CGI and thought of it like afterwards. It was like, oh, we can do this in post, and I hate that when you go into filmmaking. I just think it's lazy. This film could have been better if there was more thought and more art and more finesse. You know, if they finessed that camera a little bit more. I think like the most enticing shot we got was like the homeless dude blurred out in the background, and we got some dialogue between some people, and I was like, yeah, that's not bad. But everything else is just too bright for me. And yeah.
All right.
Right on.
Could be better. I like the host though. I think that was shot pretty good.
Oh, that was the one with the weird fish creature, right? That
Yeah.
stole the little kid? Okay. I just wanted to clarify. But and the dude I think the dude owned like some weird little like snack stand or some bullshit next to the river. Yep. Okay. That was an interesting one for sure.
Next one, Premise Boys.
Yeah, I like the premise. Zombies on
Yeah.
a train.
Love it.
Sounds
Zombies
awesome.
on a fucking train. All it was missing was Samuel L. Jackson.
Korean Samuel L. Jackson. That's what we need.
Could you imagine?
What was the zombie movie on a plane? In the
Flight of the Living Dead.
Thank you.
Mm.
What a terrible movie that was.
Yeah, that was fucking horrible.
I would totally watch it again. I only seen it the one time.
Well, then Quarantine 2
But-
was at an airport. I don't remember if they ever got on a plane, but I know
Quarantine
it was
2. I don't think
yeah,
I've seen
it
that
was
one.
I've only ever
Quarantine
seen the
is
first one.
the copy of Wreck, right?
Left for
Yeah,
Dead,
yeah.
Dead
Yeah.
Air.
It was a remake of Wreck.
yeah, the remake.
Dead
the
Air.
American
Yes,
remake.
thank you, TJ. That was at an airport. Fucking A, dude. So the R's recycle, rewind, remake.
Yeah, so I'm not gonna rewind this, but I'm also not gonna recycle it. I'm gonna go the American route, and for the first time, I'm gonna say remake and put this in America. rumor has it somebody bought the rights to do that. So,
Oh, really? Chad's
Yes.
nodding his head over there.
there are some films, and I personally believe that though I hate modern cinema, I firmly believe that if you want to watch good cinema, you got to venture outside of our borders. And I think this film and The Babadook would really benefit from Americanization.
If the Babadook
Only-
were,
I support
Go ahead,
that
Jay.
only if it's a literal shot for shot remake just in America.
Yep. Just like they did with Quarantine and Wreck. Yep.
all right. Do we still use trains, or this will be in the subway?
New York subway, would be just as effective.
Subway would be actually scarier because now you're fucking underground the whole time.
But
the
lights.
dark, right?
Yeah.
The lights can be easily it's
But
shitty
there's always
New York
the
subway
lights don't-
lighting, flickers on and off,
Yeah.
or whenever they go through different like stopping points, there'd be lights through that area.
I mean, this New York subway is always lit. It's never really like dark like this one was.
But is it really long enough for, is there a railway in the States that's long enough to, I mean, I'm sure there is. I'm in Texas. We don't have that shit. So I don't
Yeah.
know. You know what I
Well,
mean?
I mean, we have railways, but they're not like
if Elon
ones you
Musk has
ride.
his way,
I think most of the railways around here are used for freight.
Yeah, that would be it.
So maybe
That
they
would just
do
be
it.
a hobos versus zombie.
So
which
maybe they
I'm
do it
still
like
fine with.
a new like train lines opening or some shit that can get you from like here to here. in
Yeah, a
this
new
amount of
experimental
time,
bullet
you know what I
train or
mean?
something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then shit starts going crazy.
anybody else agree with the remake?
Wait, I
thing?
got it. I got it.
I go rewind. I'm rewinding
Johnny.
this all day, every day.
Set it on the Springfield monorail.
Hmm. Train to
Okay,
Tucson.
Okay, but no,
Yes.
I'm going to go with rewind. I really enjoyed this.
I'm
one.
gonna
Damn.
I'm gonna rewind this,
Train
dude.
to Tucson.
I actually really enjoyed this movie. Wasn't the best movie, but I don't know. I would definitely rewatch it.
I
I'm
had
interested to
fun
watch
with
the sequel, even though it got worse reviews. I feel like what might be one of those like cheesy, awesome ones where they could.
I
We'll
think
see.
it got bad reviews because it wasn't what they expected. That and
Right.
probably because people can't read foreign cinema unless it's laid out in front of them.
I'm hoping it's just like they went full Resident Evil with it, but we'll see. Because if it's you said it's Train to Busan presents Peninsula, correct?
Yes.
So the idea there is you could have a whole Train to Busan series of just it presenting.
Yeah.
different yeah.
Peninsula,
too.
Plateau, Chateau.
The plateau of the chateau.
Yes.
So we are
Chateau
on
Plateau.
that rating. Bum bum bum. All right.
I love how Lance just poos on you, dude. I love it.
Mhm.
Rate this son of a brutch. Steve started us off.
I am going just like Brody did with a 4.
Okay, Chad did it.
I'm going to agree. 4 for me.
Big Johnny D.
I'm also gonna go 4. Feels like it's just kind of right there.
I'm gonna give it a 2.8.
Oh, he went higher than I thought he was gonna go.
I was expecting a 2.8 in honesty.
All right. I was figuring like 2.2. I don't know why.
Gore Moore score of 3.7 out of 5.
All
That
right.
seems very fair.
Yeah.
All right.
For 2016's Train to Busan. Hell yeah. So next week, I think we're going to have the return of Bob.
Yes, with new internets.
Yes.
The new
Hopefully.
interwebs. Hopefully, yeah.
Hopefully.
Steve, you're welcome to join in whenever you want.
There. I will be there. if you need me.
This is the one that
Alright.
Chad hated that I put on the list way from the.
I
get-go.
didn't hate the movie.
No, wait, no,
I
no,
just-
no, no, not
It's just
hate
a
it, but
very odd movie.
But
What is
definitely-
it? I'm in suspense.
definitely questioned it.
The Void.
Oh, that's an A20. That's the same people that did Psycho Gorman.
Yes.
Jeez.
What is it? What is it?
2017.
Astron. What's the company that makes Astron 6?
That sounds familiar. Give me a second.
Yes, Astron 6.
Nice.
Psycho Gorman, Astron 6. Yes. They also did The Editor, which is a Jolly like for fans of that, it's a big giant like fucking parody of it. It's awesome.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've only seen the movie once, but I wanted to watch it again with you guys. So, you know.
Yeah, that's one of their first films. Astron 6 is like a collection of filmmakers, and they all swap duties and stuff, but they all get together and make really cool films, and it's all really derivative of their fandom. So it's like really like when you watch their films, the more you watch them, the more you can appreciate them because they're so layered and they're so thick and they're just Easter egg filled. It's so cool. They draw inspiration from so many sources.
Dude, layered is a huge emphasis on layered for that movie, dude. There's so much shit going on in The Void, dude. That's why I need to watch it again, because I feel like there's a lot of shit I missed.
I haven't seen it yet. I'm excited to watch it.
It was a fan funded film too.
I like that stuff.
Yeah, right. So I don't know. The fact that it was an original one too, like it wasn't using anything. It was just like, yo, we're gonna do this crazy idea of like a what would you not? I mean Hellraiser, but I would even say even further, like
very derivative of H.P. Lovecraft.
Thank you.
Actually, it's kind of like if you combined Hellraiser and Doom.
A little bit.
Huh.
Like, wait, movie Doom you're talking, or like Doom,
Yeah.
like Doom 3, right? Like kind of.
Yes.
Yeah. Fucking A, dude. And I already know who everybody's gonna pick for hottest next week too, because it's fucking Knives Chow. But
well, anyway, I'll always pick you, Johnny D. So,
Yeah.
guys, I think that's all we have.
yeah,
Guys, we all have different podcasts. You guys want to do a little self-promotion?
Steve.
All right, guys. So be sure to check out episodes of Somewhat Supernatural. You can catch the back episodes on projectlouder.net. We just did episode 12, which I did a piece on Ed and Lorraine Warren, covered some of their cases and stuff. So that'll be up soon. Also, episode 13 is going to be the last episode of season 1 of Somewhat Supernatural. I'm going to take a little break. That way I can get some, quality stuff for you guys. So be sure to check that out. Not this Friday, but the following Friday, 2 weeks. Catch me on Somewhat Supernatural.
Right.
Nice.
Excellent.
And you can catch me on Fatality with our beloved Mr. Brody Kane. We'll be back. We missed this last Saturday. We'll be back with next Saturday with episode 12. And catch some of the older audio episodes loading up soon enough too. He's headed to the social.
We're not talking about that fucking shit. I am not getting banned again. Fuck that.
Wait. Oh, yeah. Is that the name of the club?
Yeah, that's the name of the bar.
Okay.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Dude, that's a whole, like, I have so many questions on that.
I wasn't there. I don't know. I just know it's a fucked up situation.
Apparently
there was people in the bar. Okay. There was people in the fucking bar. That's a big old garage door that clearly has a window that you can see through and you can see in. They knew what they were doing.
He was out in the yard though, right? Or whatever
they're on the patio. Yeah, they're on the patio. Yeah.
I mean, hilarious. Yeah.
Well, I mean, and
terrible and hilarious.
He was a singer for one of the big churches here. He was like part of like the worship team or whatever. So that was kind of like the whole big controversy. Had he just been some random dude, I don't think anybody would have said anything.
It wouldn't have blown up as
much. Nobody would have cared.
But also he was kind of, I mean, for Texas and Hispanics, he was famous because he used to be part of the Cumbia Kings, who is Selena's brother's band.
Okay.
So that's why it blew up the way it did, and I got banned from fucking Facebook for it.
And just some random chick just throwing it back on the fucking patio, dude.
Yeah.
Corpus Christi sounds like a crazy place, man.
Yeah.
Fun times. I think that's it, gentlemen.
Yep.
Yeah, that's all we got, buddy.
Well, guys, until next time, this is the pod boss, TJ Bowser, saying, see you next week.
This is your Dark Lord of Knowledge, Chad Daddy, saying, see you next week, bitches.
This is your Fluff Master Supreme, Mr. Big Johnny D, saying, adios, Gorehounds.
This is Scuba Steve, your host with the ghost, saying, see you later, bitches.
Ooh.